with the fuel crisis as well, is it like an allowance of fuel, or are you allowed to?
However, he was assassinated. Because of that reason, we have the image of him. In this hospital, we have rooms to accommodate people who suffer from kidney failures.
Oh, oh my God! Look at that.
Don't have real lions in Sri Lanka.
Yeah.
We have only leopards. Stop importing chemicals and pesticide.
We just witnessed a whole like parade of monkeys cross a road. That was crazy.
The birthplace of Buddhism, old temple ruins and old hospitals is what we're going to see today. We are visiting the ancient city of Mihintale, and I hope you guys are as excited as we are. We cannot wait to see it.
Great.
Where
Hello.
you come from?
Yeah. So I'm Nilukshan. I was born in Anuradhapura, so the biggest district. So it's a proud for me. So first of all, I have to stop here just to show you something very special.
Okay, great.
On your right hand side, you will see a lake.
Yes.
So that is the one of the biggest man-made reservoirs we have.
Wow.
So it's man-made. And today we can't see clearly. If the sky is clear, we can see something special from here. Okay. But it's not very clear. Can you see a big tree over there?
Yes, yeah, in the distance,
Yeah, next to the tree, can you see another big tree?
Yes.
On the left hand side of the tree, can you see a part of a mountain?
Yeah.
Yes.
That is Mihintale. But if it is clear, you can see the pagoda. Can you see? I can see that there is small something white like this.
Like this one?
Yeah. Can you see at the mountain? At the part of the mountain? That is Mihintale. However, if the sky is clear, you can see Mihintale Stupa from here.
Oh wow.
So from here it's 20 kilometers. Now you can imagine how big this lake is. We are going around the lake.
Incredible, wow. So we make like a semicircle around the lake and then arrive there. Wow, okay.
So just I will come to the part. So at the beginning I was just a driver, then I wanted to explain something for my guests.
Yeah.
So that's why now I'm explaining things to you. This area is really famous for farming, mainly rice. So a lot of majority of people do farming for their living, and also there is a bad side of their lives also. I will explain why.
Okay.
There's a great point to explain everything, because I have some steps to explain everything to you.
Okay.
On your right hand side, this is the special temple only for women monks.
Oh yes.
And also in this temple you will see a special statue. Can you see over there with a monk?
Oh yeah.
That is a female monk. She's carrying the Bodhi tree from India to Sri Lanka. That represent from that image.
Wow, very cool.
So,
it's a beautiful statue as well.
Yes. She was the daughter of great King Ashoka, who ruled the country India.
Oh wow.
So her daughter took the Bodhi tree to Sri Lanka. The son brought the Buddhism to Sri Lanka.
Wow.
So this street is special. It's called 50 Shop Street, but now we have more than 50.
50 Shop Street.
Yes.
Wow, that's cool.
So this side you can see the shops.
Whoa, look at all that. So this area here the most developed part of Anuradhapura, or?
Not exactly. However, this is a very popular area because this is the area for the hospital and some private clinics.
Okay.
In front of you, you will see a statue. I think you know there was a civil war around 3 decades.
Yes.
So he was a great soldier and also a great leader. However, he was assassinated. Because of that reason, we have the image of him to represent everything.
Oh, he was assassinated for fighting against
The terrorists.
Oh wow.
On your left hand side, this is the hospital. Most part of this hospital, we have rooms to accommodate people who suffer from kidney failures. You can see there is a big building over there.
Yeah.
It's only for patients who suffer from kidney failures.
This one here.
That one.
Ah, wow, interesting.
They do like dialysis?
Yes.
Is kidney failure very common in Sri Lanka?
Yes.
Yes.
Mainly in this part.
Oh, why
Oh.
is that? Do you know why?
Good question. Because there is a place to explain everything. I will come to that place. So at the moment, the government, the hospital admit patients who suffer from coronavirus in that building. However, this city is consists of 2 main cities. One is the new town then the other one is the old town. So the new town is the commercial area.
Okay.
So old town, that was our first city. However, it was called old town as it is close to the old ancient city.
And they keep both of them separate?
Yes.
Yes, okay.
For example, long distance buses usually start from the old town.
Yep.
Short distance buses start from the new town.
Oh, okay.
In front of you, you will see another special statue. It represents the king who built the big white pagoda. He was a great king and he did a great support for the Buddhism and for the whole country. At the beginning of this country, this country was divided to several states. However, after he became the king, he was succeeded in united the country as one nation.
Oh, it's a beautiful statue.
That's why he is holding the big white pagoda on his hand. So when compared to the other cities in Sri Lanka, Anuradhapura is really special because of the roundabouts. We have a lot of roundabouts around the city.
The city of roundabouts.
Yes. Although it's really difficult to drive in Colombo,
yeah.
People lost here because of these roundabouts. So this is normal here. Police check the license and the insurance of the vehicles. It's normal everywhere.
Ah, okay.
So this is the old town. Now we are going through the old town.
And what is the date that Anuradhapura goes back? Like when was it known to have been first a society?
Yeah, actually I'm not good at the ages, but I will explain this. I will give you the summarize of the area and also the Sri Lanka.
Oh yeah.
Around 550 BC, I think it's around 543 BC, there was a group who came to Sri Lanka to accommodate. However, the group was the leader of the group was King Vijaya. I will explain this story beyond this King Vijaya. In the past, there was a queen in India called Suppa Devi. At the meantime, there was a lion sort of a man. However, this queen and this lion sort of man got an affair. Then they got two kids called Singha Bahu and Singha Sivali. Singha means lion. In our language, we call Singha, it means lion.
Oh.
Because of the lion dad, their kids got some features of lions. Singha Bahu means lion pose. So, Singha Sivali is the female one, Singha Bahu was the male one. So, however, when the time passed, these siblings got an affair. Then they got a kid called Vijaya. Because of the queen, they got the power to rule the country because of the queen. Then, however, when the kid Vijaya getting mature, he wasn't a good king. Because of that reason, their parents decided to expel this king from India. Just 1 minute. On your right hand side, this is our usual market.
Oh wow!
But it is, I think, really special because it's specialized mainly for mobile devices and vegetables, fruits. But in this city we have a special market. It's only on weekends. So there we can buy fresh vegetables, fruits and fish. So farmers directly take their harvest to there, then we can get a good deal from there. So as he came, he took the sand and he noticed the color is really different. Then he put the name as Copper Island. When we he put the name as Tambapanni. When we translate it to our language, it's like Copper Island.
And is there, with the fuel crisis as well, is it like an allowance of fuel, or are you allowed to take as much?
There's an allowance. For example, for cars, we get only 20 liters per week.
Oh wow.
So it issued according to the QR code. So we everyone have a unique QR code.
Yep.
We get only 20 liters per week. But however, if we do tourism, if we want to transport tourists, we can get a special permit, but we should have the license from the tourist board. So we have, because of that reason, if you do a tour, we can let them know, then they issue a letter, then we can get fuel from anywhere in Sri Lanka.
Oh, that's great.
And with 20 liters, is that?
It's nothing.
Yeah,
it's nothing,
not
yeah.
So much, no? So
you cannot go anywhere.
Yeah.
Wow, it's crazy.
So if you need to go to Colombo to do shopping or something, you need to take the train.
Yeah, it's better to take the train. For example, as we use the hybrid, so from 20 liters, we can just, it's like from 1 liter we can travel around 20 to 23 kilometers.
Oh.
But I think it's not worth enough.
No, for sure.
So we don't have real lions in Sri Lanka.
Yeah.
We have only leopards.
The Sri Lankan leopard, yeah.
Yeah, but because of the story we have the lion. So the lion story. Usually on our flag we have the lion. It represents the Sinhala nation, and on the flag we have the orange color and also the green color lines. Green color represent Muslims, orange color represent Tamil people. Then around the flag there is a yellow color line. It means it's peace.
Oh, that's amazing.
Nice.
Okay, now you can see an embankment. So that is the other side of the lake. We were on the other side at the beginning.
Yes.
So on your left hand side you will see a small canal over there. You can see that.
Small canal, oh
Yeah.
yes.
Have you seen
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
Okay. Keep that on your mind. I will
Okay.
explain just a few minutes. We have two types of curd here. So one is this with the
Yes.
clay pot. Then the other one is with the plastic cup. So if you want to taste the real curd, you should buy this one.
Oh,
Because
wow.
every time the curd should be without water.
Okay.
For example, think if you eat half of a yogurt, then if you put it in the refrigerator, then the other day you will feel water inside.
Uh-huh.
But if you eat this one, every time it's the water is absorbed by the clay pot. So you can eat the fresh curd there. Be careful, it's slippery.
This place is amazing. And right now we're coming up, I think, for a view of the large lake that he was just talking about. And oh my God, look at this.
Okay. So you remember the water tank over there?
Yes.
So now we are on the other side. And from here you can see the part of the city. That is the ancient city with the pagodas.
Oh, yes.
And that is the commercial area with constructions.
Wow.
However, the water of this lake is almost evaporated. So, however, this lake is believed to be built by King Vattagamini Abe, who was commonly known as King Walagamba. He is the same person who built the Dambulla Cave Temple. And also in the ancient city there is a special pagoda. It's called Abegiri Pagoda. It was also built by this king, same king. In some chronicles it says the embankment of this lake is around 3 miles long, and from the bottom it's around 37 feet in height, and in the middle the water is around 25 feet deep.
Yeah.
And it covers 1,830 or 29 hectares of the land, and this contains 1.5 billion cubic feet of water. It's a huge lake.
Incredible, yeah.
So in the city people drink this water.
Wow.
You have a question? Okay.
Sorry.
Always.
So over there, that is the water board. So they purified water, then they provide it to home.
Yeah.
So you have seen the canal.
Yes.
So a lot of people do farming for their living. So that takes water from lake to the fields. So a lot of people put pesticides for their fields. It's collect to the water. People drink directly. They have kidney failures.
Oh,
Now you have the
pesticide,
answer.
yeah.
So it's
But,
your
yeah.
own fabricated problem,
Yeah.
so to speak, with the farmers.
But it's not mainly in the city. It's for the rural area, because in here people have places to purified water. For example, we also drink purified water. But in some rural areas people don't have that much, so they drink directly. But now I think it's under control, because the government has decided to stop importing chemicals and pesticide.
It's going inside.
So we can go take up to here.
Oh no.
This is the skeleton.
Oh. Oh my God, look at that.
There's a story behind that. So he used to be a monk here. Then he wanted to put his skeleton there to show the reality. So at the beginning I told you I'm a Buddhist, but at the meantime I'm saying I'm not a Buddhist.
Yeah.
Yeah, because although my religion is Buddhism, there are few things to follow. If I don't follow these few things, I'm not a Buddhist.
Yeah.
But my religion can be Buddhism. We shouldn't kill animals, we shouldn't tell lies, we shouldn't cheat anyone, we shouldn't steal things, we shouldn't drink alcohol.
Yes.
But the explanation is not like that. It's different. I just summarized everything. So however, if someone follow these few things, they can be Buddhist. Otherwise, not everyone. So this is a temple where the monks live and do their practices.
Yes.
Yes, there are
Sorry,
monkeys.
there's a monkey.
And
There's a monkey up on the tree.
so, however, there aren't a lot of monkeys today. Over there, you can see another
Yeah.
2 monkeys. This
Oh,
is a
wow.
paradise for monkeys. So, however, they do their practices here. As Buddhists, every time we should practice our mind to leave things. If we stick to the life, it means, as I said before, we believe reincarnation and getting a good or bad things. So, if we stay or stick to the life, it means it goes to extend or get a bad life. For example, think I stick to the life, I follow the good things, I want the things which comfort my life, so it means it goes to make bad decisions. For example, think I do 100% good things in this life, but in my next life, I will get a bad life. It depends with 2 things. One thing depends with the final decision we have when we die. And the other thing is the things we did in our previous life. It can continue. In Buddhism, it's believed there are stages of the life, like Sowan, Sakurdagami, Anagami, Arahat. It means stages. If they can capture the energy, they can get to the higher positions. If someone get to the Nirvana, that is the end of the life. That is the place the Lord Buddha got. The good thing, sometimes I can be a dog, cat, or any other animals also. So it depends.
Depending on the animal, maybe not so bad. If you can be a monkey sitting in this tree.
Guys, we arrived at a very special place. This, believe it or not, was an ancient hospital for treating monks. And here we have a very special looking structure. Was it a bed?
It's called he called it a special bed. So what it is here is that, sorry, I'm just gonna put my flower down. All of these little rooms that you can see here, they're all kind of facing the middle of the hospital itself, and the middle of the hospital was supposed to be the image room. So all of these rooms here, 30 in total, were inhabited by monks in a hospital, obviously, so they had some sort of sickness. And then in the middle of the hospital you had the image room, so that they could still, even when they are sick in their room, they could still do their meditation and practices.
So interesting. Such a beautiful place as well to see the ruins of something like this. And everywhere that we're stopping along today in Mihintale, it is just so peaceful. The energy is just really, it's kind of indescribable. The only way that you can really feel this energy is for you to be here right now. I don't know how to get it across very well on camera, but this place is really spectacular.
So guys, we just arrived at the bottom of Mihintale here, and you are greeted with quite a lot of stairs. Check this out, we already walked not so many. And up here, apparently there are in total something like 1,000 stairs or something like that. I read online, kind of, if you want to get to the first level, it's like 421 steps. And then to the second level, another 320 something, and then there's a third level. So quite a lot of steps on a hot and humid day. But I know for sure it's going to be worth it.
We just cleared our first couple of 100 steps, and now we're being met with a lot more. This place is very hot, very humid today. Very difficult because obviously we are in a very sacred ancient area, so we do have to wear long clothes. We're not wearing any shorts. I am wearing a t-shirt. We are wearing t-shirts because you have to cover your shoulders, cover your legs. Don't wear a hat. I typically wear a hat, especially when it's this sunny outside. Kind of stop you from getting like sunstroke or whatever. That's pretty much it. Also, some temples require you to be barefoot. Now, this one here, because of the way the ground is, it's pretty muddy. It's very wild. I don't think that we will have to be barefoot. But we have a lot more stairs to climb, guys. And very, very sweaty journey so far.
Already, yeah, because of the clothes, it's like double the amount of heat immediately. This was the only part I didn't look forward to, if I'm being honest, with the clothes, but obviously we want to see it and we want to be respectful, so
For sure.
we cover ourselves.
Yep.
Okay, beautiful people, we made it to the first level and bought our tickets now. It was 1,000 rupees per person, and the first stop here directly is a place called Alms Hall. So I believe it's the place where the monks are coming to get food, right?
Absolutely, yeah. We saw one of these in the ancient hospital that we visited just before coming here. And here you can see the ruins again of one of these halls, and this is where the monks would have gotten their daily meals. He also, I keep forgetting his name, Nilukshan, told us as well that the monks don't eat dinner, they have breakfast and lunch. And the reason that they don't eat dinner is they believe that in the afterlife they will be able to indulge in dinner, and that they have to do practices and meditation in the evening time. So that's the main reason that they don't have dinner. And this is one of the dinner halls.
Or lunch and breakfast, not dinner.
Lunch and breakfast halls.
Not dinner. So we arrived on one of the top levels, I believe. And check this out. How magnificent is this Buddha? You have the Buddhist flag obviously there as well. And both of us had to take off our shoes and continue barefoot. And the floor is lava.
It's insanely hot. The floor is so hot. My feet are literally on fire because we're not used to this. But this experience so far is amazing. The energy in here is so calm and peaceful and relaxing, and looking at this amazing statue, wow.
Yeah, you kind of feel like you have to stay on your tippy toes and keep moving the entire time to not burn the bottom of your feet. I'm so red as well, it's so hot.
And guys, to get up to the top where that statue is, you do have to climb a pretty precarious staircase that is kind of encased or engraved into this rock. Oh, and you can actually probably see a monkey just at the side of the rock, casually walking along. We're going to go and explore now the rest of this amazing place. There's also plenty of these sacred pagoda all dotted around, this one being the main one, of course. It's absolutely massive and it's very beautiful. And as I said, guys, the energy here is spectacular. Just behind this pagoda here you can see the famous rock of Mihintale as well, and we will be climbing as much as we can, let's put it that way.
Up there as well.
Up here, and there's also another precarious staircase for the rock too. Plenty of climbing, plenty of heat, plenty of sweat.
My God, you guys, check out this incredible view. From here you can see basically everything around here. You have a lot of rice fields, I believe, dotted all along there. Obviously the bigger pergola up there.
Big massive pagoda, guys. It's really beautiful. Look at just how green and luscious Sri Lanka is.
Yeah, green and luscious is a good word, because it looks like over there a little bit of rain might be coming in. People are slowly leaving as well. There's a dark cloud above us, so maybe we should go.
Yeah, I think we're about to get swallowed by some rain. So guys, as you can probably see, it's absolutely pelting down, lashing heavy rain. We still went and explored one more of the really interesting caves. We couldn't go up along the side because of how heavy the rain was, but it was such a beautiful experience. And now we are going to get some food, try some rice, some curry, anything that we can really try out. We are very grateful for today and for this whole experience. And this is the guy that made the whole experience happen. We, of course, we will be leaving all of his details down below in the description, all about the amazing guest house that we are staying at. And we couldn't recommend this guest house more to you guys. If you are visiting Sri Lanka and you come to Anuradhapura, make sure to check out the guest house. But now guys, let's go and grab some food in this crazy rain.
You guys, we just went to a place called the Family Baker just on our way home to pick up some food basically. We got 2 chicken curry and rice, and they look absolutely amazing. Also for dessert at the Family Baker. Do you mind opening this?
Yeah, we got some sweet stuff as well, guys. We haven't actually tried any pastries that are made in Sri Lanka yet. So we figured we got brought to this local place. He said that it is a very popular local place here in Anuradhapura. So we're very excited, obviously, to try this amazing food. But we picked up 2 pieces of cake, and one, if I can get it open, is apparently a butterscotch. This one here is butterscotch, and this one is kind of like a chocolate forest cake is what the guy in the stores called
Didn't he
it.
say Swiss roll?
Like a Swiss roll, yeah, basically. So chocolate Swiss roll, butterscotch cake. We're so excited to try them, but first, obviously, I think we're going to give a try of the chicken curry. I don't want to leave the cakes open here because Anuradhapura, guys, it is very wet, very wild, and that means that there's lots of ants, there's lots of biodiversity, and there's lots of animals that will come and try and take your food if you leave it on a table for too long.
Yeah.
So
Yesterday we left 2 donuts on the kitchen counter for like
2 seconds.
maybe 2 minutes after we went shopping, just to put it basically down and put our stuff into the fridge, and it was filled with ants immediately. So you have to be very, very careful when you come here.
Nonetheless, guys, I'm going to give this a try. This is a basically fried rice with chicken curry. It seems to be like kind of a milky type of a curry. Loads of stuff here that I've never even seen before. And yeah, I'm just basically going to mix it all together. There seems to be these nice green beans in here as well, and it looks phenomenal, to be honest. So I'm just going to scoop it up, give it a try, and tell you guys what I think. Oh my god. Of course it's spicy. Everything about Sri Lankan food, and a lot of the Sri Lankan food that we've tried so far, has been spicy, which we both love, believe it or not. And Sri Lankan food, to be honest, is genuinely some of the tastiest food that we've ever had. And this is no exception at all. That bite that I just had was spectacular. Full of flavor, fresh green beans, lots of spice, and the curry, the taste of the curry with that fried rice, out of this world. Do you want to try yours?
Yes.
We got the same dish, guys, so
Yeah.
you might as well share, get a good mix of everything in there. I'm not too sure, it actually kind of looks like potato or like a root vegetable. Could be potato. Oh.
Half of it went on the floor.
Nice.
Oh wow.
It's very, very, very good.
Spicy.
It is spicy, yeah. My tongue is on fire as I'm speaking.
Oh yeah, it's very spicy, but super, super good.
Yeah.
Oh my god. And what is this here on the side? What is it?
I'm not too sure what this is, guys. Please let us know anything here that we are not accounting for. Green beans, curry, obviously. This is definitely tastes like potato of some sort. Chicken, and then it's on top of a beautiful bed of rice.
It's super, super tasty and definitely worth the money as well. I believe the rice and curry, like the entire dish, was 450 rupees, I believe, per dish.
Yep.
Which is a little bit over €1. So it's so much value for your money. It's really, really good. Mm-hmm. Cannot wait to eat all of this.
Yeah, for everything that we paid, everything that we got, the 2 pieces of cake and these 2 massive dishes of chicken curry, I believe we paid less than €5.
For sure, for sure.
Which is just out of this world. And it is the absolute perfect way to wrap up a very exhausting but a very fantastic day, the birthplace of Buddhism here in Sri Lanka. For now, My name is Luke.
My name is Naomi,
We are the two Mad Explorers.
and this is your reminder to keep exploring.
See you guys in the next Sri Lankan adventure.
Thanks for watching.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Look at the little mohawks they have this.
Oh, it's for monkeys.
Why? They want them
No,
to
no.